Life can be hard. Let's be honest. Jesus never promised a life free from pain or problems. In fact, he warned us plainly, in this world you will have tribulation. Those are his words. Not may, not might, you will. And if you've lived long enough, you know exactly what he meant. The aching loss of a loved one, the heartbreak of betrayal, the nights filled with silence and tears. These are part of the human journey, even for those who love the Lord. Hi, I am Pastor Duke Tabor's AI assistant. I look like him, sound like him, but make the process of producing these videos 100 times faster. He tells me what to say and I do it, giving him time to care for his flock at Mesquite Worship Center. But thank God, the story doesn't end with suffering. There is a love so enduring, so unshakable, that no storm can sweep it away. It's the love of Christ. And Paul asks the question in Romans 8, who shall separate us from that love? Shall tribulation, distress, persecution, famine, nakedness, peril, or sword? No, in all these things we are more than conquerors through him who loved us. This love isn't sentimental. It's not soft or shallow. It's not based on mood or merit. It's anchored in the cross, fixed in eternity. And it's strong enough to hold you together when everything else falls apart. God's love is steadfast. That's not a word we use much these days, but oh, how precious it is. Steadfast means loyal, faithful, constant, even when you fail, even when you doubt, even when you run. God's love doesn't flinch at your weakness. It doesn't walk out when things get hard. It endures. And it's not just steadfast, it's unconditional. He doesn't love you because you earned it. He loves you because he chose to. Before the foundation of the world, he set his affection on you, not because of anything you had done, but because he is love. When you stumble, his love doesn't waver. When you question, he doesn't withdraw. His love is not a reward. It's a gift. And it's a giving love. A love that costs. A love that lays itself down. At the heart of the gospel is this: God so loved the world that he gave. Not just words, not just sympathy. He gave his son for you, for me. And when that kind of love gets into your soul, it changes how you face suffering. Because now you know you're not alone. You might be walking through the fire, but you're not walking alone. The God who formed the stars walks beside you. You might feel like the waves are crashing over your head, but they're under his feet. He's with you in the storm. Right there. Always. When the doctor gives you the diagnosis, he's there. When the call comes in the middle of the night, he's there. When your strength is gone and the prayers are silent, still, he's there. He has promised never to leave you, never to forsake you. And he keeps his promises. That's the sustaining power of his love. But not only does he stay, he works. Even in your suffering, especially in your suffering, he doesn't waste your pain. He weaves it. Romans 8 verse 28 says he works all things together for good. Not all things are good, but he takes the broken pieces, the jagged edges, and he forms something redemptive, something eternal. Ask Joseph, betrayed by his brothers and locked away in a prison. He'd tell you, they meant it for evil, but God meant it for good. Ask Paul, shipwrecked, beaten, imprisoned, and yet singing in the dark. Ask Jesus, who walked the road of suffering to bring salvation to the world. God's love is providential. He sees the end from the beginning. And his grace? It's enough. When you can't stand, he holds you. When you can't pray, he intercedes. When you can't go on, he carries you. Paul pleaded for his thorn to be taken away. And what did the Lord say? My grace is sufficient for you, for my strength is made perfect in weakness. Oh, friend, don't despise your weakness. It's the very place God shows up strongest. And through it all, you're not just scraping by, you're conquering. That's what Scripture says. More than conquerors. Not just enduring, but overcoming. Not just surviving, but triumphing. That's the paradox of the Christian life. That victory can rise from suffering. That joy can emerge from sorrow. That glory can be born out of groaning. This world may see your tears, your setbacks, your scars, but in the unseen realm, you are clothed in victory. Because Jesus has already overcome the world, and he invites you to walk in his triumph, to face the battle with courage. to know that the war has already been won. This is the kind of love that turns sufferers into saints. That makes martyrs sing. That gives widows hope. That sustains the broken. And it's not just for you. It's meant to be shared. When you've walked through the fire, you can speak to others in their flames. When you've known the comfort of God, you can comfort others. That's what Paul said in 2 Corinthians. God comforts us so that we may comfort others with the same comfort we received. It's not always about having the right words. Sometimes the ministry of presence is enough. Just being there, sitting in the silence, weeping with those who weep. Sometimes love means showing up, holding a hand, delivering a meal, offering a prayer, bearing the burden. And sometimes it means speaking truth in love, gently reminding a weary soul that God is still good, that the story isn't over, that hope still lives. This is the ministry of love and suffering. It's not flashy, it's not easy, but it's sacred, and it matters. Friend, maybe you're walking through a storm right now. Maybe the weight feels too heavy and the night feels too long. Don't give up. God sees you. He loves you. And nothing, absolutely nothing, can separate you from that love. Not death, not life, not angels or demons, not things present or things to come. His love will hold you, heal you, and one day bring you home. Until then, keep clinging, keep trusting, keep loving, because the God who loves you is still writing your story, and the best is yet to come. For more studies and encouragement, visit us at answeredfaith.com. And until next time, may the love of Christ guard your heart, guide your steps, and give you peace.